In this world that's always on, finding just a moment of quiet for our minds can feel like a real uphill battle. But what if the answer was super simple, backed by science, and especially powerful for our brains as they age? Well, today, we're going to dive into the amazing connection between nature and our mental well-being. Does this sound familiar to you? That feeling of being just mentally wiped out, where even trying to focus feels like a chore? It's something we all go through in our busy lives. But it turns out there's a real biological reason for it, especially as our brains get a little more seasoned. Yeah, this isn't just a feeling, it's actual physiology. Research shows that as we get older, our brains can become more sensitive to all the stress and stimulation around us. That noise we used to just tune out, well, now it takes a lot more mental energy, and it can leave us feeling drained way faster than before. So let's break this challenge down. What's really going on inside our overstimulated brains? And what's the actual cost of being on all the time? Okay, think of your attention like a muscle. Our typical day-to-day environment forces that muscle into a non-stop, high-intensity workout, and eventually, it just gets tired. Nature, on the other hand, is like a gentle, restorative stretch. It engages your mind softly, which allows that attention muscle to finally relax, recover, and rebuild. And that leads us perfectly from the problem right to the solution. So if our daily lives are what's creating all this mental fatigue, there's a simple and incredibly effective answer just waiting for us, literally right outside the door. At its core, nature gives us a direct line to calming our nervous system and giving our brain the support it needs. Now, this isn't about escaping modern life entirely, but about finding those little moments of balance within it. So how does this actually work on a biological level? Let's dig into the science, because these aren't just nice, feel-good ideas, They are absolutely backed by solid research into how our brains and our bodies respond to being in natural environments. And the science here is just, wow, it's fascinating. Spending time in nature can physically lower stress hormones like cortisol. And when you're less stressed, it's just plain easier to regulate our emotions. And with a calmer mind, we see direct improvements in things like attention and memory. And to top it all off, you get a natural mood boost. What's not to love? Scientists have a great name for this whole process: attention restoration. Think about it. When you're just watching the clouds or listening to birds, your mind is gently engaged, but you're not trying hard. This allows the part of your brain that's in charge of focused attention, the prefrontal cortex, to finally take a breather and recharge. It's kind of like giving your brain's CEO a much-needed coffee break. And wait, there's another huge benefit here. Just being outside exposes us to natural light, and that is absolutely fundamental for regulating our internal body clock, our sleep-wake cycle. And as we all know, getting good quality sleep is completely non-negotiable for a healthy brain. I mean, just look at this. Sleep is where all the magic really happens for our brains. It's when we lock in our memories, we reset our emotional balance, and we restore our energy for the next day. It just goes to show how a simple dose of daylight can have this huge ripple effect on how well our brain works. Okay, so we get the why and the how. Now, let's talk about the most important part. How do we actually do this? The good news is it's so much easier than you think. First off, let's just bust a common myth right out of the gate. You don't need some huge expedition into the wilderness. The real power of nature for our brain is found in the small, everyday moments, right where you are. It can really be as simple as this. Find a local park. Maybe there's a bench under a tree on your street. Just go sit there for a few minutes. Or take a quick 5-minute walk. And here's the key. Instead of looking at your phone, just look around. Notice the leaves, the sky, the sounds. That's it. That's the whole practice. Because at the end of the day, all the research points to this one simple truth. Consistency is so much more important than intensity. It's not about that one big trip you take once a year. It's the small, regular moments you weave into your daily life that really build up and create a lasting benefit for your brain. So that really just leaves us with a simple question. It doesn't have to be a big, complicated plan. It could be as simple as just stepping outside for 5 minutes. What small moment of nature will you find for yourself today?
Okay, let's talk about healthy aging. What if I told you that one of the most powerful tools for staying vibrant isn't in some fancy supplement bottle, but it's probably sitting in your fruit bowl right now? Yep, today we're gonna dive into the simple, delicious fruits that can make a huge difference as we get older.
I mean, it's a pretty cool thought, right? That feeling great doesn't have to be this super complicated thing. The answer might literally be right there in your kitchen, just waiting to give your well-being a powerful, natural boost.
And here's why this is so important. As we get older, our bodies they change. And that means what we need from our food changes too. This is where fruit goes from being just a tasty snack to a totally essential tool for vitality. It's delivering those key nutrients our bodies are seriously craving.
So, to really get why fruits are such a big deal, we need to peek behind the curtain. There's this invisible battle happening inside our bodies, like every single day. It's this natural process of wear and tear on a cellular level, and it's called oxidative stress.
You know how when you slice an apple and leave it out, it starts to turn brown? That's oxidation in action. Well, something kind of similar, but way more complex, is happening inside our cells all the time. It's a totally natural part of aging, but that daily stress on our cells, it adds up.
But here's the really great news. We are not defenseless in this fight. Not at all. Our bodies actually have their own little defense team, and the best part is, we can call in some seriously powerful reinforcements straight from our food.
And these reinforcements, they are the heroes of our story. We're talking about antioxidants. These are the amazing nutrients that go to battle for us, protecting our cells from that daily wear and tear. And where do you find these heroes? You guessed it. Fruits, especially those deep-colored berries, are just packed with them.
Okay, so we've got our defense team. Now let's meet the starting lineup. Who are these key players, and what specific jobs do they actually do for our bodies? It's time to meet the fruit all-stars.
All right, check out this lineup. First up, you've got vitamin C from citrus fruits. Think oranges and grapefruits. This stuff is a total powerhouse for your immune system and helping your body repair itself. Then you've got potassium, which you'll find in bananas and melons. This one is absolutely crucial for keeping your heart and muscles working the right way. And we can't forget about fiber. It's like the unsung hero found in all whole fruits that keeps your digestion happy and healthy. See, it's a real all-star team working together. Okay, so knowing what to eat is half the battle. But how can we make sure we're getting the most bang for our buck? It's really not about just eating more. It's about eating smarter. And I've got 2 super simple rules for you that are going to make all the difference. Okay, rule number 1, and this one is a real game changer. Always go for the whole fruit instead of the juice. Here's why. Juicing basically strips out all that amazing fiber. Without the fiber, the sugar hits your system super fast and you get that big sugar spike. But when you eat the whole fruit, that fiber acts like a brake, slowing down the sugar absorption. That means you get nice, steady energy and all those awesome benefits for your gut. And rule number 2 is just as simple. Variety is key. You've probably heard the phrase, eat the rainbow, and it's spot on. Different colors in fruits mean different kinds of vitamins and antioxidants. So by mixing it up, maybe some berries today, a banana tomorrow, some juicy melon over the weekend, you're building a defense team that's super diverse and ready for anything. All right, we've talked about the why and the how. So let's wrap this all up. Let's focus on the simple takeaways you can put into action, like starting today. So here it is, your 4-step action plan. It's super simple. First, just recognize that your body's needs are different now. Second, actively recruit that antioxidant defense team with every fruit you eat. Third, make the smart choice, whole fruit over juice every time. And fourth, eat that rainbow. Mix up your fruit choices to keep your nutrition balanced. That's it. Simple, right?
So let's make this real. Because knowing this stuff is great, but doing something with it is what really counts. So I'll leave you with this one simple question. What new fruit are you going to add to your shopping list this week? Or hey, maybe it's an old favorite you just haven't had in a while. Think about it.